A poem written by Sr Maureen Maguire about Alice Ingham, 1830 to 1890. There was a young lassie in Rochdale who lived up on Yorkshire Street. They'd a shop that sold bonnets for ladies and cakes that were scrumptious to eat. By name she were called Alice Ingham. She worked in the shop and the mill. She saved up her pennies and halfpennies, the little ones' tummies to fill. She got on her knees to the good Lord before she lay down in her bed, 'cause that were the best way of praying. She prayed from her heart, not her head. When God took her mam, it were awful. Our Alice were ever so sad. But she soon got a new mum, a neighbour, who came and got wed to her dad. As Alice grew older and wiser, she felt called to help in the church. She did all the washing and cleaning, so the priest wasn't left in the lurch. There were lots of poor people in Rochdale who didn't have money for mass. She gave threepenny bits for collection, so helpful were our little lass. She did lots of work in the parish. She prayed and was good to the poor. When some women came calling to join her, she felt God were asking much more. She had some good friends who advised her, Miss Taylor and Father Gomer. They told our wee lass to be faithful and not to give in to despair. The Bishop of Salford, called Herbert, dropped in for a natter one day. He was starting a college in London, and he wasn't a man to delay. But he did keep the ladies all waiting. They nearly lost hope of a call. When he tested and tried their credentials, they were ready for off, one and all. They were hoping to go to the missions, but were put in the laundry instead. They did a good job in the kitchens and made sure the lads were well fed. Mill Hill sent some men to the missions, but they needed a feminine touch. So they put all their names in a basket and said to God, thanks very much. The girls on the missions were grateful. They could now learn to read and to write. The women got help with their babies. The clinic's a wonderful sight. In Salford, the children were rescued. The orphans were given a home. The FMSJs got a nickname. Rescue Sisters was how they were known. Our Alice had done what God asked her. The sisters were wearing nuns' togs. The missions, Mill Hill and the rescue, up and running when she popped her clogs.